Okay, I'm going to demonstrate how VCAs work in a Pro Tools HD environment. So in this project we're looking at, what this is this is just a string project, and we have 4 sets of strings. The first set here is just a bunch of sampled strings, and then I've got 3 sections of real strings, and basically it was just a trio, a violin, a viola, and a cello with a room microphone, and that was recorded and stacked on top of each other 3 times. So to handle this mix a little bit better and to have more control over it, I created groups of certain faders and I assigned them to VCAs. So for example, this first VCA I've assigned to all the room microphones. So if I move this fader, you will see all the room microphones from the real groups of strings are controlled this way. If I move the violin VCA, I've got control of all the violins. If I move the viola VCA, I am controlling the viola and cello and so forth. Other VCAs I've also set up here is I have one for all the real strings, so I can control all the real strings together. And just so that we can see all of the tracks here in motion, I'm going to just minimize the mixer view by holding down Option, Command, and M. And so again, you can see the real strings here, and then I've got a VCA for the sampled strings, and then I've got one more for all the strings. So the VCAs make it very easy to be able to control certain sets of microphones in this case, and makes it easily accessible without having to enable and disable groups. And then of course I can write automation on these individual VCAs. I can solo on these VCAs or mute. I can also record enable and so forth. And if I wanted to even go further, I could have also created a group or a VCA that would just control each of these different groups of recordings. So a lot of flexibility with VCAs.